Yo, 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 RGL. What an amazing run. Thank you, Sin, for that. ActRaiser is always a good watch. I've never actually played that one yet. I need to get to it. But I love the music and very entertaining as well. Anyways, this is Yogidamonk. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy III J version. This is not the one with Terra and Sabin, guys, and Edgar. This is the Onion Kid one. So let's just start a new game, and I mean, someday I'll learn Japanese enough to make better character names than this, I guess. But for now, we'll just go with, I believe it's A. A. Let's go! Alright, 4 onion kids go on a journey. They fall in a hole, and this is where the adventure starts. They heard of some treasure in this cave, and they started investigating. They fell down a hole, and then all of a sudden, ambushed. We got 2 goblins. There can be up to 4 here, so this is a pretty good attack. Let's see if we get a potion drop. This can be useful. No potion drop. Feels bad, man. Alright, I think that's a potion that I just looted. I'll try to... If there's a treasure that's important, I'll mention it, but most of them are just filling the inventory. I think the next one is a leather shield. And there's nothing we can really do except... Oh man, double miss for me, so this is going to be a 2-rounder. Yeah, the music in FF3 here is so good. And this is especially why I like this category. This is, by the way, this is any percent, no wrong warp. I think I'm just gonna take all of the fights to protect our potions, because I didn't see any potion drop at all. I think that was just another leather shield, nothing too important. We can skip a battle here, but I'm just gonna take it. Because I would like to save my potion for later, for the zombies, or the skeletons that we need to fight later. Alright, we're gonna go pick up a south wind over here. By the way, this is the first introduction of the job system, so you get do fights, get job points, you can change your job from Onion Kid to say Knight or Black Mage or Summoner or whatever you want, whatever jobs you have access to. Yeah, this was kind of the first job change system. I'm not gonna take any potion skips. You can use a potion to skip these battles, but I'm just gonna take them and go over here. We need another south wind. If I was going for a really good time, I would skip this drinking, but safety and all. I've done Kong does for Job Fiesta. I've done it as well, and some other people too, I believe. Alright. Oh no, there's 6 balls of light. Wait a minute, that's not 6 balls of light. It's a turtle. I don't know why it's 6 balls of light, but we're gonna throw one of the south winds here. That's one thing I introduced to the run when I... Ooh. Player 2 got bopped right there for quite a lot. Let's see if this south wind does a lot of damage. That's a really good roll, 76. It can go as low as 20 and like as high as 90-ish. I'm just gonna go YOLO on this guy and hope that he doesn't hit that guy again. Of course. Of course. Why, game? Why do you do this? Okay, there's that guy down. He's a jerk. I don't think I can reset that. It's too long. Hopefully it'll just work now. Alright. There we go. I mean, what was that? A 1 in 4 chance? Maybe more. Here's the typical kind of cutscene at the start. Credits! GG, right? We're done? That was it. There's no more. Alright, so yeah, let's talk about this no credit warp. So basically everything is allowed except for the credit warp. So we basically have to go through the game somehow as quickly as possible. Basically, we can corrupt the memory and create all these jobs that don't really exist in the game. So like, the jobs that do exist are like Knight, Summoner, Warlock, Ninja, Sage. But we're gonna create a bunch of jobs that don't exist normally by like filling the inventory up, and Onion Kids can actually throw arrows with their bare hands. They don't even need a bow. So we're gonna throw arrows at the memory addresses, changing them and increasing the job index by 1 every time, and it'll change our job from Onion Kid to something else. But we'll do that in a little bit. We gotta get some cash first. So I never knew that you could just come back in this cave and like, there's just a hidden door right here that has 2,000 gil in here. And we're on a step route, so there's not gonna be any battles. Alright, let's see if we get blocked by Granny. And it looks like a Granny block! No! Okay. Fortunately in this game you can push NPCs and they walk faster. But she did slow me down a little bit. This is the potion well. We get 3 potions there for a later fight. We need to buy a bunch of eye drops. So, we need to disequip. Can I disequip if he's dead? I don't think so, right? Okay. Wow. Okay, we'll do that later then. Need to res that guy. Sell the Southwind potion and all the armors. And buy 99 eye drops. Okay, that should be 99. Normally I would just leave here, but we have to res that guy. Hopefully this will all still work. Usually a guy doesn't die. If a guy dies, you usually just reset. Alright. Safety heals and reses and stuff. Alright, we're done here. We're out of cash, so nothing else to do here. So, in this beginner area, all of the townsfolk have been turned into ghosts, and we have to. Normally, you have to try to cure them of that. Okay, here we pick up a staff, mithril helm, and most importantly, a Zeus Rage, which as an item casts Thundara, but we don't need it for that. We need it to transform it into something else. Alright, now we're gonna set up some stuff. We'll row everyone. And move the eye drops to there. We'll move the Zeus Rage underneath the eye drops. And save. And hopefully this is the part that's the most RNG of the run. We can get... This can take many tries. It's pretty random if you get it or not. So we basically need to overflow that eye drop stack by getting an eye drop to drop off of these guys, and I want to see how many times I can say drop in a single sentence. So let's get the eye drop drop. And defend. We're just throwing some potions at them. Come on, first try. I got it first try in the practice run before this run, so maybe lucky twice in a row. So we definitely need an eye drop to drop. And it's pretty frame based. Like some frames the eye drop doesn't drop, and other frames it does. So it just depends on how long it takes you to walk into this cave. Ooh, there's a back attack. I'm just gonna instantly reset that. Because those guys hit really hard, they can kill if we're in the front row, which right now we're in the back row, but if we get back attacked, we'll be in the front row. There's 2 fails. Come on, game. Come on, one time. And defend, defend. I guess I could throw potions, but whatever. I'm throwing potions with the first 2 guys. Yep, the Zeus Rage will transform is what we're going for, and we didn't get it 3rd time. I have some techniques to increase the odds, but it's by far not guaranteed. Like you want to go as you want to close those where it shows you where you are as soon as possible, but without being frame perfect. Maybe we'll have better luck with the 3-pack here. What's the fail counter, guys? 3? This is after this it's downhill basically. We just need this one random drop to happen. Notice how I didn't say drop again. Yeah, we're trying to transform the Zeus Rage into a Balmar arm, which we need later. No. What's that for? We need a fail counter. I've incorporated this into the estimate, so hopefully we don't go over regardless of that. What's the most fails? I mean, you can just fail infinitely, I suppose. I've never really kept count. Usually when you fail, you just reset. Too many, yeah, if 2 eye drops drop, that's fine, but that's very rare. We just need 1 to drop, or 2, but not 0. So let's cross our fingers. Come on. There's 5. Welcome to the eye drop farming stream. A good feeling about this one. Throw some potions, defend, attack, whatever. Defend, attack, doesn't matter. What are we up to? 5 fails? Come on, game. Come on. Give me the eye drop. There it is. Just to confirm, we have Bomb our arm, and we definitely have Bomb our arm. So we transformed the Zeus Rage into a Bomb our arm, and we're gonna use that later. So we got it on the 6th attempt. Here's Ghost Sid. Ghost Sid is like, help us, we're all ghosts, and we don't know how to become human again. And there's this monster in a cave somewhere, and you gotta go get his ring and like change everybody back to human, but we're not going to do any of that. We just need to talk to Ghost Sid so that we can get the airship, which is outside in the desert here. So here's the airship. This is like the beginner area airship. It usually crashes on a rock and you lose it, but maybe we've got a plan so that doesn't happen. Wink wink. I'm gonna do a safety heal here. I usually don't do this, but we're already way behind PB, so There's no beating my PB now, so we might as well play safe. Basically, you need that eye drop to drop on the first attempt. And we need some weapons and armors. Now we're gonna sell all of the eye drops because they're done. They were just used to make the bomber arm. And we're gonna buy 20 shields and one of everything else. And 20 knives. One of everything else. That's just to fill up the inventory mostly. I think we're done here, yeah. Okay, we fly to Sassoon Castle. Let's do a safety save. So we don't have to do eye drop again. Because it is possible to mess this up. Guard is blocking me, thank you. Hey, thanks for the luck, Michael. Alright, we're gonna go up to this tower to get some arrows. Remember, Onion Kids can throw arrows with their bare hands. Alright, we're gonna move everyone to front row. And kind of rearrange the inventory here. Where's my knives at? Let's switch these. Let's put the arrows here and here. And the bomber arm goes there. And we should be good to go there. There we go, nice. Alright, you row. You use a holy arrow. Okay, you need to fill up the inventory with shields and knives, so we're just gonna unstack these stacks of knives and leather shields. I get to kind of zone out while we do this. Maybe read chat a little bit. I fight these guys. This is where we kind of change the Onion Kid. The first two get slots into other like corrupted kind of jobs. We're basically making fake jobs that don't exist in the normal game. But first we need to fill up the inventory. That's the first step. World record is by me. It's like what, 43 or so? I forget exactly. Oh, for this category, there is a credits warp version that's just warps directly to the credits. But I do have the record in this category. Let's see. You are going to equip knife in the left hand first, and then equip holy arrow in left hand. Cancel to B. Now you guys are gonna just start chucking arrows at the enemies. There's 2 arrows thrown, but then this guy is gonna say, nope, I'm gonna equip that, and now the arrows are gonna try to be replaced in the inventory, which is full, so the game is gonna get really confused, and good stuff is gonna happen. There's 2. There's 3. I have to count here, so... There's 4. This is all intended. Yep. We're basically throwing arrows at RAM values and changing them. There's 5. There's 6. The arrows are disappearing. Where are they going? 7. And this should be the last cycle of this. Yeah, we got 13. 12. Throw that one and then equip it when it's 11. Then we're done there. Now we're going to back up to B and use the bomber arm that we made earlier. Okay, then we're going to swap the equipped whatever leather shield with the stack of knives. And then We're gonna go left, right, A, back to B, go to item, back out. Now the inventory is all glitched, see? And we're gonna go to the glitched item, use it on the enemy, and that corrupted my entire inventory. And then these guys are gonna use whatever's first and use it on everybody to end the fight. Alright, there we go. Hopefully nobody dies. And that should change the first player into a class called Holy Arrow, and the second one turned into Bombard Arm. Bombard Arm's job was to corrupt my entire inventory. Like, it was all full of like junky cheap stuff, and now it's full with like really expensive stuff. And this Holy Arrow, we'll get to see what he does in a little bit here. But first we have to go to town, use that corrupted inventory that we just made, and now we have a stack of 99 white magic, which we're going to sell for a couple million gil. There you go, a couple million, and we're going to grab another stack of shields. And another stack of knives. Like this. And we need to go here to the potion shop. And let me make sure I have everything here. Let's get 10 of each, antidotes, eye drops, and potions, and then we're gonna get 99 potions. Alright, and we need 10 leather shields, 10 knives, and yep, we're good, we're good. So now we're gonna use the Holy Arrow's ability, which is a fake job that doesn't exist. Get in the airship. And to use the ability of a fake job, you have to use the status in the menus here. I'm going to use it. There it was. Okay. Game is breaking. Save. Resets. And now the ability of the Holy Arrow is apparent. It teleported us out to a certain set of coordinates that are outside of the beginning area. See this rock right there? That rock right there? You can't move the airship past that rock without the airship being destroyed, so now we get the airship outside of the starter area, and that skips like 20 dungeons or something really silly. Now we need to set up the inventory for some more transformations. We need potions, we need Zeus Rage, or whatever that is. Whatever we have 51 of. And I found a really nice spot. I searched the entire area here for a spot that would give a double potion drop, so we're kind of doing a double overflow here of these. So if I walk perfectly after a power on, I get the same battle every time, and I'm gonna go first, and this should be, hopefully if everything is good, please let D go. Okay, good. This should be a double potion drop, and that will change the job of the first player again. We don't need the Holy Arrow anymore now that we've teleported to that out of the start area. We get the double potion drop, and he changes into a warlock. And on top of all that, we made earth drums out of that item that I overflowed on there. Now we need to make some Silk's keys. So we go potion, loot, and trash can, and save. And we do it again. We just walk perfectly to here and turn around. Oh yeah, we're barcodes, by the way. And we should just do the same moves every time. Row, row, defend, and throw. Now we can throw the earth drum that we just made. We made the earth drum out of another item. Now we're gonna make some Silk's keys with this fight. And we're also gonna change the warlock to it's gonna add 1 to the job index of the warlock, and the warlock will become I call this the Necromancer. This is Cats on Your Head favorite job. And now we need to make some otter heads with that, and we're gonna do another double potion drop to do 2 things at once. Basically, we're changing the class of the first player, and we're also transforming items into different items. Okay, so same fight. So yeah, a lot of those actions that they have will just crash the game right now. Unless you know what you're doing, most of them just crashed the game. Okay, we got another potion drop. We made some otter heads and we turned into a poverty summoner. Now we don't need to transform any more items, but we still need another job, so now we just put the potions directly above the trash can and overflow those potions. It doesn't matter if we get the same 2 potions here. As long as you do power on and hold start on the power on and get into this fight by walking perfectly, this fight will always be the same, and D will always go first with the earth drum. Well, I guess A rose and then D throws the earth drum after. You will get the double potion drop here, and it will guaranteed overflow your inventory. And so now we're the sage, and we move the potions back down because it rearranges your inventory after you win the fight. So we have to rearrange after every fight. We are now the sage, which in normal casual playthrough is the strongest magic caster in the game. Can use white magic, black magic, and summon magic, and he's got a butt ton of spell points. And we're just gonna do the same strat again. Get another double potion drop because I don't want to be a sage. We gotta keep going. We got something better on the way. Double potion drop to overflow. And now we're a ninja. This guy is similarly the best melee class. He can throw shurikens and such. But even that's not strong enough. We need something better. This is actually, ninja is actually at the end of the list of the normal jobs. So now we're gonna kind of get into some funky sprites. Because after ninja is question mark. We don't know. So it has to pull on something else that's not a normal job, so looks like it's gonna pull on Toad. Here, we made the Toad. Toad has burger resistance and affinity towards burgers. So Toad is gonna get 1 battle as well. This is still not good enough. We need something better. And throw the earth drum again. I'm glad the speed didn't get messed up, because that one guy died earlier, and sometimes that messes with the speed of this combat, and the goblins get to go first. And it's a big mess, so I'm glad that didn't happen. So Toad turns into Little Blue Guy. Little Blue Guy has this really glitched menu that's really slow, so we don't want him. Let's move the potions back down above the trash can and save again. This is a really fun run, by the way. I picked this one because it's the fastest one that's not just a straight up credits warp, which is only like 7 minutes or so. Yes, I'm intentionally going slower for fun. You can not warp to the credits at the starter town. Alright, after Little Blue Guy should be the end of our journey here. And we should get Green Princess. That's who we want. She is the winner. She is strong enough to keep. Everyone else was too weak. We need to take a stop by Sheeptown. Sheeptown hype. Bunch of sheep here. That sheep always blocks the door. He's a jerk. Here we need to sell all of the earth drums but 4. So after that, we need to. After that, we're gonna fly to the flooded world. The water crystal is broken, so there's like this world with nothing but water and one little tiny island that I have to find. So audio cue time. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3. Let's go to the south. Yeah, you get a second airship eventually, but you have to do like a ton of dungeons before you get the next one. So we just take the starter airship out of the starter area with the Holy Arrow teleport ability. Please let this be the right way to the island. This seems like it's too. Did I not go far enough? Wow, how did I not find it? Well, we'll keep rapping and find it. This is what's bad about the, oh, there it is. No? That's not it. Did I count right? Well, we'll run into it eventually, man. I never don't find this, so this is kind of rare. Let's just wander around the water world. This is what's dangerous about the water world, is because everything looks the same. So if you get off, then, how did I not run into it? I did the exact, yeah, I did 10, 2, 3, but that's because we started a little late on the count. Well, this is awkward. Well, feel free to meme while I look for this, this floating island. It might be hard to find. Wow, I can't believe that I did not find it. Well, the run is still gonna work, but this just yeah, we need to create one of the, we need to change one of our onion kids into the compass job. Apparently my audio cue did not work this time. I turned south on the first beat of the 11th measure, but maybe we didn't go left far enough. Well, I was pretty close to finding it. Sorry guys, I'm pretty rusty at this. I haven't played this in a while, so I thought I had a good audio cue, but I guess it wasn't good enough. We will run into it. We'll run into something eventually, I hope. This is just the overworld with nothing in it but water tiles, and there's one small island that we have to find. The train has derailed. Well, I guess we should go one screen, sweep the area one screen at a time. Don't just go a little bit left every time. Is resetting an option? Yes. The resetting is an option. I would have to do little blue guy again, probably. I just might do that. It's probably easier. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry guys. I goofed. Let's go back to little blue guy. We'll try very hard to do a correct audio cue. We got lost in the ocean, guys. That's pretty rare for me, actually. I guess I'm a bit too rusty. You never practice the easy stuff. I only practiced the tricky stuff. Alright. Okay, let's... Let's do this. This should work if I get a double potion drop. Well, that was awkward. We'll get back on the tracks here and hopefully still finish on time, maybe. I do have about 10 minutes of leeway. Green Princess, please, thank you. Okay, I have to listen to the music and I turn south on the first beat of the 11th measure. Sheeptown, hype. Get to see Sheeptown a second time. Sell all the earth drums but 4. And you can only sell 1 or all. Those are the 2 options there. Okay, we are going to save somewhere on the edge. Just so we don't have to do it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11. That's gotta be it, right? Like, I started on 1, turned south on 11. Man, this ocean world is... There we go! Gee whiz, this place is so hard to find. Okay, we're back. We're back on track, guys. So this is the wrecked ship. Basically, the water crystal is damaged, and the whole world is flooded. And we gotta go pick up a companion named Elia, but she's sick. So we have to give her a potion or an elixir or something, but just whatever I find first. It's probably potion, there you go. Alright, now she's all better. I nailed the audio cue that time. I should just do it like that every time, but it's a bit slower. I was just doing the YOLO version of it. And we made some otter heads earlier, which act as the escape spell, so boom, escape. This one's a bit easier to find. We just go one screen right and then down. Yeah. I didn't have a map up, Gurgluk. I do not know how to, kind of fix that mistake. Alright, so here's like the water shrine, and we find a little, shard of the water crystal. We're like, wow, let's go repair it. Then we can fix the flooded worlds. Alright, we can just use an otter head to warp on out of here. I'm gonna save over here. Just to save is fine, yeah. And reset, do some very specific movements. I found all this, we gotta grind some job points here, but I found all this, I found these setups here and they're really good. Like, I don't have to save in between them. I can just frame perfect walk everything. Like, after this battle I have to wiggle back and forth frame perfectly, and we'll get another battle that I can win real quick. Just some quick job points. We gotta wiggle here perfectly. No lost frames here, or it fails. We got it. Row, row, defend, and earth drum. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to heal that guy, but he had enough. He's gotta have like 47 or more. Alright, one more setup here. Gotta frame perfectly walk to the entrance and wiggle again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on, there we go. It should be good. Row. Row. This time this guy throws the earth drum, and this guy can defend. Very good. So we just farmed a whole bunch of job points here. I found this place to be much faster than some of the older strats, and we're going to save outside the water cave. And reset, head in. Alright, down here we're gonna finally use Green Princess's special ability by using the status, so there it was. We'll get back to that later, but just keep in mind that I did that right then, and we don't need her anymore, so let's make her into an onion kid and kind of move the inventory around. We need knives, shields. Where is the knife? Come on, knives. Show me knives. There we go. Knives there, and earth drum can go there. And we need to actually use a potion to skip the battle on this tile. Alright, see, now we're all Now we're all glitched out, but Elia can walk out of bounds here for a little bit. The reason why we had to find her on that wrecked ship was so she can open this door right here. That's pretty much it. You basically need her to do this dungeon. And I didn't mention this before, but every time I open up the menu and use a potion like this, I'm skipping one battle. It advances the RNG by 1, and you don't have to do the battle that was coming up on the next tile. You've got to do it one step before the battle. And thanks to Duckfist here, he's got all these brilliant screenshots of every place to use one. I really can't win a battle in here right now because we haven't been leveling or anything. This next one is over here. Wait a minute. Up? Okay, that was right. It's been a while, guys. This is down after the water. I have to. Oh no! I think that might be a reset. I did touch the water there. That's not something you can do. Alright, let's do... We didn't lose too much there. So again, we use Green Princess's status and instantly turn her to Onion Kid and reorganize the inventory. That was a bit unfortunate. So what happened there was I touched the water, which is just a no-no. It advances the RNG by 1 for every frame that you touch the water. So that's just a no-no. You can't do it. Now you can't do it on purpose. If you do a 1-frame tap, I'm gonna add that into the run someday. You can do a 1-frame tap on the water and avoid using a potion. That would be pretty cool to add. We did not lose too much though, fortunately, but we need to be more careful. Somebody's poisoned, by the way. Just do not touch the water. This isn't one, okay. Try that again. Okay, and the choke points. I don't know why I'm so nervous on these. I guess it's just because you lose a lot of time if you miss one. It's not exactly that hard walking in an RPG and using potions. Okay, this one is right after the 3. Down in the middle after the 2. Alright, that's all of them. We made it through the water cave. First try. Not really. Alright, there's a Kraken here. And oh no! Elliot pushes me out of the way and takes an arrow to the neck. And we fight the Kraken. Alright, you need to row. You need to row. You need to use Earth Drum. D fills the inventory. With shields and knives. This one won't take very long because it's already pretty full. Yeah, that one's done. Cancel to C. You defend, you defend. And hopefully A doesn't get bopped. Good. And end the fight. We became Dark Grandpa right there. Dark Grandpa has the special ability to end combat. So, we're in mourning that Elia died there. And don't forget Green Princess. We did use Green Princess's ability at the start of this dungeon, but what did it do? Oh, did you hear that beep? Beep. That was the preview of what is to come. But we'll find out later what Green Princess's move did. Now, we wake up and the world is not flooded anymore. We wake up in this inn. Little girl says, "Hey, you're awake." And I guess we're still poisoned. Alright, we have to go... So basically in the world there's this marsh that you need floating shoes to go past. We don't really need it for this run, but if we don't do this, then the game will crash, given all the glitches we've done so far. Here's the appearance of the fake Light Warriors. They're just 4 old bald dudes. They think they're the real Light Warriors, but they're not. So this guy says we have to go talk to the sewer witch and find some floating shoes so that we can levitate over the marsh. We don't really need to do that in this run, but we still have to go do it because the game will crash if we don't. So let's just go do it. Alright, here's the sewers. More encounter skips with potions. Although if it is a normal attack, Dark Grandpa can just kind of instantly run, but not really run, but end the battle. But that's risky because they can back attack you and kill, depending on the enemies. Yep, looks like the fake Light Warriors are here and they're in trouble. There's 8 goblins, the weakest enemy in the game, and they can't even handle it. So we're here to save the day. And Dark Grandpa says, no, we're not doing that battle. It takes too long. Dark Grandpa's my favorite FF character. Every time we use a potion, it's again an encounter skip. This should be the last one in the sewers. And we will soon see Sewer Witch. We're here to get the floating shoes, please. She looks pretty cool. She's got some shades, her hair is kind of blowing. But she doesn't think that we're the real Light Warriors, so she's gonna try to blow us up with fake exploding shoes. But the fake Light Warriors warned us, so we got to dodge in time, and we're like, oh, thanks, guys. And then they vouch for us, and they're like, these guys are the real deal. And then the witch gives us the real floating shoes, so now we can cross the swamp, which we don't need to do. We just needed to do this whole sequence so the game doesn't crash. Speaking of crash, here's Green Princess's ability. She made our ship into a super ship. Now in the normal game, this big ship can only fly over like little mountains, and everybody in chat sing along with me. This is the huge ship, and usually your huge ship cannot fly over mountains indefinitely like this, but now we can, and we can just fly to the final dungeon here and land about there. And super ship is gone. All right, here's the Silk's Tower. Some of the best music in the game is coming up. More encounter skips. I need to pay really close attention here because there's a whole bunch of ninjas, and I really hope I have the Silk's Key because I have messed up the Silk's Key transformation before, and you need it here. But first we'll do the encounter skip here. And oh yeah, we have to hit the menu and find Silk's Key. There it is. Looks like a smiley face, the first letter. Thanks to Unweaver for giving me that hint on how to find it quickly. Because you're a smiley face because you have it. That is the way to remember. This is a great game casually, guys. I highly recommend it. There are translated versions you can get your hands on, and this game is just really good to play casually. Pretty difficult too. There was one stopping point for me that really kind of locked me up. Level. That's right. Looking at my pictures in between when I'm potioning, I'm looking at the next one. Skipping all of the battles. This is level again. The top part. Yeah, I had to grind a long time to beat a certain boss. I'll point it out when we get there. Of course, I didn't use some of the classes, so I gotta focus here. If we get in a battle, I'm doomed. This is really kind of stressful somehow. Next one is inside of the wall. Cruising on through. But it's a long walk back if you make any mess ups. This picture was missing earlier, and I was like, where is this one? It was just a black picture. Yeah, Duckfest has a really nicely written guide of that has screenshots of all of these. I'm just kind of glancing over. When I potion this one, I will look at the next one. Two steps left. You can't touch any of the edges either. One before the top. Music's so good. Getting nervous. Because I know how dangerous this place is. This one's an easy one. Good part about this run is like you get to hear the whole track because we don't take any battles. Okay, here comes cutscene. Some doppelganger, evil doppelganger here, and 5 dark dragons. So we'll get to see some of the characters that we skipped throughout the run. There's the red version of the princess. We need 5 good-hearted people to defeat these dark dragons. Here's Sid and his wife. Well, there's Sid. Here's a guy that's just like sleeping in a furnace. He must be very fire resistant. He's like, oh hey, I'm okay. That was Dash. Here's Prince Albus. He's about 10 years old. I don't think he's a very good combatant. I don't know if he's the best choice to fight a dragon. But this wizard Dorgan, I think his name is Dorgan. He's going around and collecting 5 good-hearted people to fight these 5 dark dragons. We need one of the fake light warriors. He's a good guy. And there we go. 5 1v1s frees me up to continue. I don't know if all of them will win, but I like when the screen flashes, Dark Grandpa's hair kind of goes white. Here's the hardest fight in the game casually, but with Dark Grandpa, the barcode, this fight is just going to be easy. And I won! And we won. Alright, after you beat him, we get a glance at the final boss. Right here, she kills you. But I'll say nope to that. I'll just end the fight before you can. But in the cutscene, we die anyways for some reason. Like the game doesn't know how to handle Dark Grandpa's ability. Okay, here's, I think his name is, well that's Sid, and these are the 5 good-hearted people, but up at the top is going to be a couple of mages. I think it's Dorgan and Un. Yeah, up there at the top. But since we died, they're going to give us their life energy to bring us back to life. So now we can get flushed down the dark toilet and proceed into the dark worlds. Good luck. You will need it. Flush. Okay, it's the bottom one. And we need to leave 5 tiles of room. That's right. More great music. This will be 4. Oh no! Okay, we're gonna do this. Pretend like I got it. Oh my god, man. I hope this fixes everything. That could have been the end of me. Careful there, Yogi. If that was a back attack, I think I fixed everything now, but that would have been the end. If they kill Dark Grandpa, it's over. Like if they get a back attack and go before he can go. Here's a doggo. How did I miss that one, man? I guess I miscounted the tiles. Okay, we got a dark crystal and a dark warrior there. Okay, this is 3. Let's calm down and be careful. I think we're back on track. This is as soon as we turn left 1 tile. I'm gonna start saying it out loud. We're super underleveled and everything in here back attacks. Like, I'm pretty surprised that we didn't die there. Two tiles down. Fifth tile. Dark Grandpa saved us though. If it wasn't for him, we would have been doomed. It was the power of friendship, guys. Alright, we're almost to the second dark crystal here. And there's another fight here. I believe this guy is called Echidna. All these bosses at the end of the game are really tough. But not for Dark Grandpa, he just doesn't care at all. Okay, we got that one. Directly above the stairs. There's four dark crystals in total, and then we're almost done. Sixth tile is next. Sorry, I can't give too good commentary here because I'm really trying not to mess this up. 5 from the end, lower right. That was almost a major disaster. It was an easy one. I like those. It's like 1 tile away from the wall. There's a hidden passage here that you might have never found casually. But it just like takes you directly in. It's really nice. It doesn't even have any markings on it, it's just... looks just like another tile. Here's the third dark crystal. Almost done, guys. I forget this guy's name, but he's also pretty tough. These guys have like Meteor and powerful spells like that, but Dark Grandpa, as usual, says nope. Whole lot of nope. I guess we could show off the Bomber Arm class sprite. There we go. For the rest of the run. This guy was, his job was to corrupt the inventory. And give us the 3 million golds, along with a bunch of items that we transformed into other items. He's got a pretty nice sprite. Let's go. Almost done. What could possibly go wrong now, except a back attack from ninjas? Gotta do the upper right quadrant now. What is that? Three dark tiles. Okay, there. Okay, we'll take the passage, take the next passage, and stop right here. Dark Grandma. Maybe. That's a good name. But this is Bomber Arm. Is what the fake job is called. This is the Twin D fight. This fight is terrifying because this guy one-shots anyone. Back row, tank, doesn't matter. He will one-shot whoever he hits. So you just gotta spam life 2 on that person. That was the last of the dark crystals. Where are we? Easy, Yogi, easy. Take it slow if you need. 3 tiles can be seen. Okay, next one is in front of the door. Oh, I forgot how scary this run actually is to do. It's like any mess up here and you're just toast. Hidden passage. And that's basically it. We got pretty unlucky on the eye drop, so that's why we lost a bunch of the time. And the final one, the final potion skip is right here, so sigh of relief, we made it. With only 1 accident, and Dark Grandpa took care of it, so... Here's the final boss, Dark Cloud. A little overestimate, mostly because of eye drop luck, but also because of that getting lost business on in the water worlds. Which was pretty awkward. Can we listen to the music for like, since this run is not a PB or anything, can we jam out to this music for like a few seconds? I'm like dancing in my chair right now. Okay, let's end it. But that's GG right there as soon as you do the last input to end the fight. There it was. That was Final Fantasy III. A couple of hiccups along the way. But overall, nothing too terrible happened. Hey, thanks for all the GGs, guys. Listen to that Dark Cloud song on YouTube or something. It's really good. Or play the game casually. It's a great game. When you actually have to use actual jobs that exist and not these fake ones. So there was Dark Grandpa who could end fights. There was Holy Arrow who transported the beginner airship outside the beginner area, and there was Green Princess who created the monster airship that can fly over everything. That doesn't exist in the normal game. Like the big airship can only like hop over little like 2-tile gaps of mountain, but not like big mountain ranges like I did. And Bomber Arm I think was to corrupt the inventory. I think that's what the Bomber Arm is for. But that was Final Fantasy III in around an hour. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys are enjoying Retrothon. Make sure to hit that follow button and follow the runners too. They could put in the FFZ. If you just click on that, you can get a quick link to their follow button. And we got Magic Knight Ray Earth coming up next for the Saturn.